The CJP is saying that we will not come and meet you in our office, and the government is saying that we are here for a discussion, but there is no word on the sacking of Mr. Pradhan.
Having come to know about this students gathering in large numbers, they should have taken the students to confidence and find out what is the problem. After all, the students are asking that the examination scam is going on regularly, periodically, and it comes in newspaper. Only they are showing some arrest or something like that. Beyond that, there is no news at all, and they have resorted to lathi charge. This is not the way you can treat the students, by hitting them, injuring them. Many of them have been admitted in the hospitals. Even our team tried to go and meet the students in the hospitals. So therefore you should come out with a proper solution. Whether Mr. Vanchuk is accepting this or not, that is not the solution at all.
Hello and welcome to The Print. Today we're in conversation with DMK second term Rajya Sabha MP Mr. P. Wilson. So thank you for speaking to us at The Print. Yesterday you have moved a private bill to abolish NEET. This is of course in context with the protests that have erupted all across the country, especially in the national capital. What do you think? Can you tell us more about the bill first and then we'll go on with the conversation?
Yeah, you are very well aware that students' agitations are going on. They don't want this type of examination which is tainted with illegalities and the scam after scam. The NEET examinations are not held properly. So, therefore, I have introduced an amendment to Section 14 and 15 of the National Medical Commission Act 2019, as well the National Dental Commission Act, wherein we are amending these provisions which requires conducting of NEET examinations. And in this bill, I have said that the state which opts out from the NEET are at liberty to devise their own admission procedure. In other words, that NEET is not made compulsory. An option is given to the state to come out from the NEET, but while coming out from the NEET, they are at liberty to devise their own admission procedure. So that is the sum and substance of this bill. I think this will put at rest the big problems that is going on, because the students are not happy with the way the examination papers are being set up. They are not happy with the way the leaks are occurring every year after year, where the students can notice the leakages, and no action has been taken against the offenders. So that is why I introduced this bill.
Sir, as we speak right now, there is a nationwide agitation by the Cockroach Janata Party which is going on. In fact, we're speaking in central Delhi right now, and as we speak, there is a massive protest that is breaking out in Jantar Mantar. On Monday, there was a Sansad Chalo march, which resulted in a lot of injuries at the protester side, and the police is alleging that on their side there are injuries as well. How do you look at the protest?
Actually, the students' agitation, we can see that they have a grievance. Uh, so, therefore, that grievance has to be redressed. The government has got intelligence, and they should have completely understood the problem that is going around, and they should have taken some measures to see that this problem is solved. But they allowed the students to come there and gather. After allowing the students to come there and gathering at Jantar Mantar, they should have taken enough steps to see that at least some negotiating committee is being set up, and negotiation is being done with these students.
There's some sort of a stalemate that has been reached between the government and the CJP guys, because the CJP is saying that we will not come and meet you in our office, and the government is saying that we are here for a discussion, but there is no word on the sacking of Mr. Pradhan.
I still remember when there was a similar type of agitation in Jantar Mantar. No, no, Ramleela Maidan. Uh, I don't
Is it
remember.
the Anna Andolan that you're talking about?
No, no, there was that time UPA was in power.
Yeah, it must have been the Anna
Yeah,
Andolan.
and Pranab Mukherjee himself went to that place. No, he manufactures this medicines and all. What is his name? Some uh, say I don't remember his name. So Pranab Mukherjee, he was a finance minister at that point of time. He went and met them, Manmohan, under the instructions of Dr. Manmohan Singh, and that's how they sorted it out. And of course, still the thing were going on, and of course, the police has to resort certain measures. Whatever may be, having come to know about this students gathering in large numbers, they should have taken the students to confidence and find out what is the problem. After all, the students are asking that the examination scam is going on regularly, periodically, and it comes in newspaper. Only they are showing some arrest or something like that. Beyond that, there is no news at all. So therefore, what students say is right, 100% correct. And therefore, when the students have some grievances, it has to be redressed properly, which the government has miserably failed. And another thing is what all they wanted there, even though they wanted to march to the parliament, I don't think so they would have come inside the parliament. And even the parliament members are ready to go and meet them. Even if they come near the parliament, we are there. We can assemble, we can meet them. What is wrong in that? It's after all the representative of the people are going there in the parliament, and we are reflecting the will of the people. So nothing would have happened. They are unnecessarily sensitized this issue, and they have resorted to lathi charge. This is not the way you can treat the students. By hitting them, injuring them. Many of them have been admitted in the hospitals. Even our team tried to go and meet the students in the hospitals. Now, because when we meet the students, the type of injury they have caused because of this lathi charging and all, it will be apparent, and it will come to light. So the police is not allowing us to even meet the students. So therefore, we can understand that what sort of tactics they would have adopted while dealing with the students. So this is not the way they can deal with the youngsters of this country. So the government has miserably failed in handling this issue.
What about Mr. Wangchuk? He has now said that he will end his fast if there is some sort of an assurance that comes in from the central government. JP Nanda had also met him. The earlier demand was that sack Pradhan, but now that demand is sort of eased out.
See, I will tell you one thing. The process, many persons may be in this process. This is not everything and everything surrounding Vanchuk. This is a issue relating to the examinations of NEET not being done properly. So there is a scam, and the way methodology of admission of the students in the medical courses and dental courses is not being accepted by the students. So therefore, you should come out with a proper solution. Whether Mr. Vanchuk is accepting this or not, that is not a solution at all. Maybe he is in that process. He would have gone for a indefinite fast, but that is not an end to it. So therefore, the only way out in this issue is to abolish the NEET.
The Congress also, the BJP, however, is saying that the opposition is politicizing the issue, is politicizing the paper leak.
All these years, the students have waited. They have gone to the court. But every time when they go to the court, you say, what do you say? Cases have been registered, government is taking action, we are bringing to book all the criminals. That is what the same, answers which are giving every year. Students are fed up. So therefore, they wanted a clear solution on that. And what is the question of politicizing this issue? Everyone wants a solution, and the members of parliament are none other than the representatives of the people. We have to reflect the people's voice inside the parliament. When we raise it, then they say it's politicizing. What is the politicizing?
What about the Congress? They didn't go and visit. They haven't. Rahul Gandhi has not been to Jantar Mantar. He says he completely supports the demands of the students, but the Congress only did not also extend support to the CJP. On the 17th of July was the first time that Mr. Pavan Khera was the first Congress leader to visit in official capacity to Mr. Sonam Wangchuk. Before that, the Congress sources in the party told us that they don't want to extend support because they don't want to take away attention from their own Chhatro Ki Gunj program. How do you look at this? Do you and Mrs. Gitanjali Wangmo, the wife of Sonam Wangchuk, yesterday said that the procession that took place, the protest outside PM's residence, was insincere in nature.
Madam, we have diversed Congress, so I don't want to comment anything about them.
But sir, they were protesting outside
That
PM's
is what
residence.
we are not. I don't want to pass anything, comment any comments on Congress. We have completely diverged from them. We don't want to have any truck with them, nor their activities. We are not concerned about their activities. We are concerned about the students
That is
and the
what, so
students' welfare.
they have been taking two different stands on the student issue.
We have been backstabbed by the Congress, so therefore we don't want to say anything about Congress. But this is their party, their stand. They wanted to adopt any sort of methods. We don't want to comment on that.
So, Mr. Jairam Ramesh of the Congress party, the Congress MP, said we're in touch with all political parties, including the DMK, and this is just temporary bitterness.
It is not a temporary bitterness, madam. The rank and file have completely now are against Congress insofar as Tamil Nadu is concerned. As I said, I used the word diverse. It is a word we are using it because the relationship was very well with the Congress. We were a trusted ally, but the way the local leaders, for the sake of a few minister post, on the very next day of announcing result, ran behind. A cinema actor who, of course, he has become a chief minister. That's not the way you can deal with an ally. Because of the sweat and blood, you were able to get seats. And all these years, we have contributed so many seats for you, including in the parliament. How can you just like that, backstab us and take a stand? So therefore, Mr. Jayaraman Ramesh, he can speak whatever he wants to speak. He can speak. But so for us, our party is concerned. Whatever our leader says, that stand we are taking inside the parliament.
But any chances of a reconciliation with the India bloc?
As of now, there is no reconciliation at all.
So you are upset with the Congress. The DMK is upset with the Congress. The
Certainly,
cadre is upset with the Congress, and they will
cadre
not.
doesn't want, whether our leader accepts or not, cadre doesn't want to get along with the Congress because the way few leaders in Congress they are acting and behaving and they are going uncontrolled in state of Tamil Nadu has made our leader ultimately to take this stand. He was very soft. Everyone knows how a leader has got a soft approach, and he was the one who even named Sri Rahul Gandhi as the prime minister in one of the elections. And the relationship with Rahul Gandhi was so nice, but the way they conducted themselves, at the time of deciding seats for the last elections and after the elections, so something which no one can tolerate it. So the rank and file.
But the Congress says that but they needed to have an individual identity the outside of DMK also. That is why they wanted to have
Oh,
their own identity
oh,
in the.
therefore, then individual identity, you went and joined with TVK.
They
If you have an
wanted. They
individual
wanted to. They
identity,
say that they wanted to keep the BJP out of power.
do you think BJP with one seat will form a government there?
There were reports that they were
I don't know
backdoor
how
entry into the
people can
AIDMK.
talk like this. Please tell me, how can a BJP form a government in Tamil Nadu with one seat? Can ever see we know what number of seats is required. 234, you need at least 50% of seats. So therefore, why did the Congress ran behind on the very next day for the sake of few minister posts? And now today, all that we have fought for the state, the federal rights of the state, the individuality of the state, everything is sacrificed now. So therefore, they are very, untrustable. They have become untrustable.
So you can't trust them again. But they are the largest opposition party in the central
You
level.
today the relationship has broken beyond any. You can't reunite. To that extent, they have broken the relationship.
How does Mr. Stalin look at it? How does Mr. MK Stalin look at what Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party did?
No, kadam kadam. That's all. Once the relationship is gone, then we know how to. Our leader knows all these years. We are not even completely dependent upon Congress. You're not coming with us, okay, right? It is not end of that. So therefore, we have got enough of cadres are there, and the alliance parties who are remaining with us, they are there, and we are our leader is chalking out to plans where we can build a very good, strong, relationship with the existing parties, and then fight elections. Of course, the next elections would be in 2029, and the local body elections also. We do not know whether the government is going to conduct the local body elections in the near future or not. So therefore, nothing is very near to talk about any alliance also.
But also, if we look at it on the national level, the India bloc needs DMK, the DMK needs the India bloc to keep the BJP out of power centrally. Would you agree?
See, the relationship is something like mutual respect.
In India bloc,
You
there are other
can't at
parties
the
also.
no. See, you can't at the instance of Congress be inside a party which is insulting us. When we had faced these insults in Tamil Nadu, why should we continue there in the center? This is what our cadres are asking. What is the answer? How will you justify their acts? Have any of you asked the Congress leaders, why did you do it for the sake of two ministerial posts? Why did you leave this relationship? So, therefore, with this strained relationship, how can we think about other things in at the center? So, whatever our leader takes, it is for the welfare of the party and for the people.
So, but in the parliament now, if let's say the delimitation bill is raised, it's put on the table, we won't get into the details of it, but there are reports that the DMK might ally with the NDA.
See, I can't tell for all these answers for all these imaginary questions. So, our leader has already made it very clear that whatever stand we have taken and which is best for the interest of our state, we will adopt that stand and will
So
continue.
let's say the delimitation bill, whenever it's put up, you see that the southern states are not losing out on anything. That it's what the government is promising. Would you vote in favor of it?
Madam, you have the bill with you.
I don't have the bill.
Then
I'm
why should I answer an hypothetical questions?
But would you support the bill if you think it's good?
Let it come. Let me see the text of the bill.
Hmm.
Why should I give you an answer when
What
I'm not
about
seeing the text of the
what are
bill?
your thoughts on the previous delimitation bill that you saw when the
Previous
women's
delimitation
reservation
bill,
bill?
you saw we voted against it and it was defeated. There was nothing, empty, simply under the guise of delimitation. Women reservation. They wanted to restructure the complete the state's representation that will affect the state's rights. So therefore, DMK opposed it, and rightly the bill was defeated. So we can't say answer on presumption and assumption unless we see the text of the bill. But one thing I wanted to tell you, see, we have a date that is going to kick on from 1st of January 2027. From that date onwards, the delimitation will happen on the basis of population. So the danger is there. So the danger, I don't know, you people have understood the constitution and are deliberating and discussing on that. But if you leave this, to continue, then certainly that provisions will kick in, and then the delimitation will be on the basis of the population.
Okay. Has the center reached out to the DMK for
Which
support?
center?
The BJP?
No, 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 no. Yeah, they have not. See, we are remaining the same position that was continuing an earlier session. That's still continuing.
What are the next few issues that you will be raising in the parliament now?
Today, as of today, the NEET issue. See, we wanted the NEET to be abolished. So that is a primary issue. Number two is Meghatadu. See, Meghatadu, you would have come across the long drawn litigation between the state of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Ultimately, after the Kaveri Award Tribunal gave its, Kaveri Tribunal gave its award, and Supreme Court in 2018 confirmed it by its judgment. The Karnataka government somehow they wanted to see that they don't give us the 172 TMC of water. So they planned, in such a way that they can construct one Megadadu dam, and under the guise of what managing the water allocation within their state, they wanted to prevent the water, being benefit being given to the lower riparian states. So that is why that is their entire idea. Therefore, they brought this Megadadu issue, and they brought a DPR plan for that. We moved the court, and the court said you go before CWC. So we were not happy with that, and that is why we, asked for a tribunal, because this is a water dispute falling under the Interstate Water Disputes Act, and therefore we wrote a letter. Our chief minister, when he was in the power, on 4th of March, he wrote a letter asking the union government to constitute a water tribunal. And that, successive government, when Mr. Vijay became the chief minister, and when the issue was deliberated in the assembly, our leader of opposition, Mr. Udyanidhi Stalin himself said, look, we have already asked for a tribunal, so let's unitedly ask for a constitution of the tribunal. And that's how the assembly, Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly, has passed a resolution asking for a constitution of the tribunal. Now we are asking the union government to form a tribunal, so that this issue relating to Megadadu should not go to the next level. If we allow the CWC or CWRC to deal with this issue, certainly they will, do some injustice to the Tamil Nadu. That is why we are asking for a constitution of tribunal. So this is an important issue. So that issue also, every day, not only NEET we have been raising, but even Megadadu issues also we are raising.
How do you look at the TVK government as the principal opposition to them? How do you look at how they're performing?
See, today you would have seen in newspapers that is coming in the evening, the chief minister's movie is being released. All of them have gone to see the movie, including the ministers. All the works, administrative works, have come to a grinding halt. So this shows the way, they are delivering to the people. Having come, have been elected, they should be sincere to their work. But all along, I see that they are, adopting policy where, they treat the opposition with vengeance, filing cases, arresting them. A fair criticism is also being twisted, and immediately the police comes and takes the MLA, or a person who revolts or passes comments against the chief minister. They are arrested, tortured, they are jailed. And this is how the Mr. Vijay headed government is conducting themselves. This is one thing. Not only that, the statutory bodies, the appointees who have been made, some statutory body like even RERA, where the appointments are made by the recommendation of the Chief Justice, they are threatened and they are asked to resign, even though they have a period of 2 or 3 years. And there is no reason why they should be threatened and resign, and then their appointees have been appointed. So that is how they are conducting themselves. And whatever schemes Mr. MK Stalin was brought it for the welfare of the people, that schemes are abandoned now, and the name is also changed. I don't know. See, a scheme, morning breakfast, where lakhs and lakhs of students are benefited by free breakfast. When Mr. Stalin was a chief minister, he brought it. The name of the scheme is the Chief Minister's Breakfast Scheme. We are not against any person, but why, what is the reason for the Mr. Vijay to change the name? He is a chief minister. It will be a chief minister breakfast scheme. So unmindful of thing, they are simply they wanted to change.
One final question. When Mr. Vijay was going to the governor's house and coming back, going back, there were rumors of a DMK AIADMK merger coming together to form the government. It was, of course, later refuted. But if you could tell us if there was any truth to this, was there any communication between the two parties who, of course, don't see eye to eye on a historic level?
No, no, that is actually absolutely false. This is actually a story, mooted out by TVK to take MLAs out of ADMK party. So you should have some reasons. Within 20 days, some MLAs are resigning. What could you say? So they can only say that they wanted to join together. Will anyone think of that joining together? DMK and ADMK, how ADMK came out, they revolted against DMK and they came out. So therefore, that allegation which TVK very often makes, TV it's invented for the purposes of horse trading. Number one, invented for the purposes of switching off from one, that too from ADMK to TVK party, and there was no reason for them to resign within 20 days, 30 days. So they invent a story and leave it in the public and keep on saying that this has happened, this has happened. They could have very well gone and asked their leader, Mr. Edapadi Palnichami, and he himself has denied that statement. So therefore, only for the purposes of horse trading and joining, switching over to the TVK party, this story was,
You're saying it was there was something true to this. It was just a malicious rumor.
this is a rumor. This is a malicious rumor, as you rightly put it. It's a malicious rumor.
So this was Mr. Wilson speaking to us at the print. This is Esha Mishra with Shekhar Tawari for the print.